We're 4 weeks into prep now and the Book 1 horses have settled in very well. The colts have taken to being on their own quite well and the fillies are doing well in their groups. We've got the farrier here today as well, so we're going to be doing some trimming and there's a few to get some shoes on, so we've got quite a busy day today. The main things we look for in the yearlings is a big walk at the sales. Everyone loves a big walking horse. But their pedigree obviously is very, very important, especially fillies as well, because you'll have good residual value. They will progress on to lunging, so we'll just introduce them to that gradually. So the purpose is they must actually lunge when they go to the sales here at Tattersalls. We just want the horse really to go forward. If he wants to break into a canter, that's fine for the first couple of days. Obviously their breeding is quite important, so they must learn to breed properly as they canter around. And then there will be someone where we're standing at the sales listening to them and making sure hopefully they don't make any noise when they're breeding. It can just feel a bit weird, and yeah, they do a bit of bucking and bronking. That's why it's safer to do it in here where they can do it in a safe surface. Just do this for a couple of days till he gets used to it and then we'll be able to do it inside. The ideal one is they'll come in and they'll just trot around and then they'll canter when you ask them, and they'll slow down when you ask them as well, but that'll all take time. We get the farrier every 4 weeks. They get shot all around just before they go to the sales, and then we work backwards 3 weeks before that. They'll get their front set of shoes on.
Some are on a 4-week cycle, some be on a 2-week cycle, depending on what they're trying to achieve. Okay. It's all about the conformation, as I said earlier. It's conformation, and the walk is everything for these horses going to the Premier Sale. Ideally, you want them walking at if you're looking at a clock at 5 to 1, you want to keep that stance for probably at least a year. And then as they naturally develop, they widen and they rotate back themselves. So we'll be wanting them to walk like this probably for the first year. And then as they widen, they rotate and they'll automatically come round for a sale. Obviously Mark and Julian we'll normally all assess them together and we'll make an opinion on what we think we should be doing.
So we'll watch them walk up and down the barn and assess their conformation with Dermot and Ryan, and then we'll trim them accordingly. They will then get, in 4 weeks time, they'll get their front set of shoes, their first set, and they just get a trim behind, and then that should set them up nicely for their final set of shoes.
Just checking for me trap stones, might still be there. Won't overdress him, but just he's got a real good solid foot, so we're just protecting. We've got to keep him walking well basically. But like when we do the sale set, we'll be using aluminium and it'll be a bit slower. It's a good place to work. We top a lot of sales and we always need to be top consignor at Tattersalls, which is it's an important part of the job for us. Anyway, we enjoy that. It's all about getting the best clients, the best horses. So listen, we're good to go. We'll be back in 3 to 4 weeks. They'll have aluminiums on then, be nice and lighter. They shut up really well. They stood pretty well. Fingers crossed we get them to the sale and they sell well for the stud.